crafty friends, how is everyone today? I hope it's an amazing day as always. I'm coming on to go review Jen Craft's premium gouache paint set. You get 50 colors. I got this set for free. They had a sale going on if you buy any of their sets of watercolor brush markers, that you get a set of gouache paints for free. And so that was exciting. And just in case any of you are wanting to make a purchase from Jen Crafts, I have a link down below that you can click on and enter my name, Misty, M-I-S-T-Y, into the discount code box when you're checking out to get 10% off. But I bought the markers and the gouache because, first of all, it was a pretty amazing sale. And second of all, I didn't have barely any art supplies. So I thought this was a great way to get a few different kinds of art supplies. And because of the fact that I had loved everything else from Jen Craft, I thought, why not, you know, check out their other items. And then this is how it comes. So here, let me tilt this up in case you guys want to pause, just read all the different names, colors here. Let me make sure that's focusing for you guys. All right, so it comes, and let's see, we have all these different trays like this. We had our browns and blacks, and now we have our yellows, some oranges and pinks. We have reds, blues, love the teal, and greens. Cool. All right, let's set this aside. Now, I was sitting here for days now trying to figure out, what am I going to do with these paints? Since I can't actually, you know, paint. And I, in the meantime, have been working on my brush is falling apart, sorry. Going through my room and trying to organize and everything, and I found these cards that I bought a long time ago from this discount store. I thought it would be a good way for me to learn to paint. It's that one-stroke painting. I just never did try them. You can see they had them on clearance for $1, and I had this little plastic pouch, and inside it says Folk Art One Stroke. And there's so we've got, oh, it's tulips. For some reason I was thinking iris. There we go. Those are iris. And then there's pansies. Is this hydrangea? Yep, hydrangea. Poppies. And peace rose. So I thought, oh, what better time than now than to try this out? So let's see, what's calling to me. I feel like I want to try these hydrangeas. So let's do that. We're going to need white for sure. Let's pull the white out. And we'll keep the blues and purples here. Set the rest off to the side. All right, let's see what we can do. Something I didn't think about is I will need a palette for these. So I'm going to pull out my Jen Crafts watercolor palette because there is a piece in here that I can use for my gouache. I'm glad that they included this. Otherwise, guys, I don't really have anything else. So let's go ahead and see here. It looks like we're going to mix some so these are not opened. I assume it's just like any other types of things where you use the cap upside down to pierce it. Yep. There we go. Let's put some white down. And let's go with some violet. So what are you all up to? What kind of projects are you guys working on? All right, there we go. Got some violet. Have any of you used gouache before? If so, do you like it? What do you think? All right, so I get the idea that we need to load our brush with white on half and purple on the other half, which it looks like I'm definitely going to need more white down, but let's see how this is. So now it looks like we want to make okay, this is like a dry brush. It's really dry. So, let's see. Are you supposed to add water to gouache, or do you use it how it is? I probably should have. I was thinking you use it how it is, so I don't know, but that it's water soluble. Maybe it's just because I had just put it down and didn't really loosen it up at all, so maybe we need a lot more paint. Oops, I made that petal a little bit fat. So, I mean, this isn't bad. Part of my problem is the paint's really dry, and I'm not used to that. Of course, I'm used to watercolor painting, so that could be why. Let's see if I add some water, guys, what happens. Now let's try this with water added. Oh, wow, look at that. That, nice and smooth. There we go. That's what I was missing. I just dipped a little bit of water onto my brush. There we go. That looks much better. All right, let's try it. Oops, I just got purple in my white. Let's try a couple more here. So now we want to try to get them where they're like overlapping. How does she do that? I guess she did the bottom ones first, huh? Should have did the bottom first. And now she added some yellow, which this is the first one I see. This was up with the green, so I'm going to add a little bit of this. It's Clyde, or oxide yellow. For the centers, I'm just going to use the other end of my brush. She just added some dots. All right, now let's try making some leaves. This is fun, guys. I just love experimenting and learning new things. How about you all? Do you guys like to stay in your comfort zone, or do you like to experiment with new stuff? I'm definitely an experimenter. All right, so for the green, let's continue using this yellow with some olive green. Whoop. Hold on, guys. I dropped it. Here we go. All right. So it's telling us to... How are they doing it? So they're going... All right. And then the other way. Okay, let's try it. Oh, I think I need a lot more yellow. Okay. Okay. Needs to be wetter. It's too dry. Now, get some more to do the other side. Got a little too much water on that one, but that's okay. There we go. That's not too bad. Theirs is rounder than mine, but that wasn't too bad. Let's get some more paint. I'm noticing you go through a lot more paint than I thought you would. So part of the problem here is needing more paint down on the palette. Let's try it again. More paint and a touch of water seems to be the key here. Then also working the paint just a little bit, getting it loosened up. not bad. I mean, for a first time ever trying, I feel like this isn't bad. And if I keep practicing, I could get pretty good at this. What do you guys think? I would love to know your guys' experience. If you've ever tried this one-stroke painting before, let me know down below how it went for you and what you think of it. But meanwhile, these paints seem to be great. They're just a different kind of medium from what I've ever used, and I probably should have did a little research. But this is me. I am the type of person who I just tend to like to jump in and experiment and play and see how whatever I'm playing with reacts with how I'm doing things, and then I like to just feel them out and figure out my way through. Once I play a little bit, then I usually get online and start researching and watching other people, because now I have an idea of how these paints work. I will then understand when people that I'm watching are talking about them a little bit better. So for me, that is my process of how I like to experiment and play when I get a new type of product. So this was super fun. I feel like this turned out pretty good for a first try. But sounds like Batman's done eating and wants to be let out. So I'm going to go let him out, and I hope you all have an amazing day. See you later.